guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another full face of first impressions. I've got a bunch of new products here in front of me that have been recently released and also have been majorly hyped up and raved on about. I've got the new Moroccan Spice palette from Fenty Beauty, a bunch of newbies from Morphe, this weird Becca powder that apparently feels like you're tipping water on your face. What is this madness? But yeah, a bunch of products that you guys have been requesting that I do a review and a demonstration on, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you're interested in seeing that, then keep on watching. Now I think, oh, I've got glitter on my face and I haven't even started. See, I used glitter once. It haunts me until the end of time. I actually think that I might do my base after I do my eyes. So we're going to do the eyes first, so let's zoom in. First up, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I've got all these weird, like, little pimples and stuff through them at the minute. So I've got a bunch of the brand new Kat Von D brow range. There's a lot of controversy going on with this brand at the minute, but I have had persistent requests from you guys to review these formulas, so I'm going to do that now. The packaging of these is really, really nice. So this is the Brow Struck Dimension Powder. This is a brow powder, but it's actually like shimmery. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see on camera, but it basically looks like a shimmery eyeshadow. We're going to use a little bit of this and maybe a bit of the pomade and maybe a bit of the pencil as well. It's straight up shimmer. Oh my God. I don't even know if this is going to match, to be honest. We'll give it a go. Oh, look at these pimples in my brows. Oh, it actually matches a lot better than I thought it would. Powder's really pigmented. And I mean, it does have shimmer in it, but I can't really tell the difference between this and like a regular matte brow powder that I use. Like I can't see any visible shimmer in it at all. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I might just use the powder and the pencil. And we'll try the pomade another time. Now I'm going to use the Signature Brow Precision Pencil. Oh, that's got an interesting shape. It's like a big skinny semicircle. Semicircle. Now I'm going to try and use this to draw in like some individual hairs. Oh, I quite like that pencil. I do quite like that pencil a lot. All right, moving on to the actual eyes now. I've got the new Fenty Beauty Eye Primer. This is called their Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. I don't think it comes in any different shades. I think it's just like the one standard universal shade. Oh, the packaging is so pretty. Look at this. I love this whole matte pink look. It's beautiful. Doesn't really have a scent. And it doesn't look like this primer has like any color, so it's not going to cover up anything on the eyes if that's what you look for in an eye primer. I typically do. Like I prefer an eye primer that will cover up like my redness and my capillaries and things. So that eye primer does dry down to like a really nice sort of like matte kind of a feel. Like it is tacky, but it's not like slippy slidey like a lot of eyeshadow primers are, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to be using this bad boy from Fenty Beauty as well. This is the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. This is their newest release. Packaging on this is actual next level. It is beautiful. Look at all these like smoke defects. So this is what this palette looks like on the inside. I do really like that they've released a palette now with a mixture of mattes and shimmers. Their last palette was like 100% shimmers. And I mean, I did like it, but it certainly wasn't the best sort of, they were more kind of like glitter top coats as opposed to like really molten liquid metal sort of shimmers. But the colors in this look really, really pretty. I'm liking this red section over here. These pops of blue as well are really pretty, so I'm excited to try it. Okay, taking the palette, it's always so hard like when you've got a brand new palette that's never been used and you're like, I don't want to mess it up, it looks so pretty. But I'm going to take this sort of coral shade here through the crease and the outer crease and then a little bit of this tan shade as well. And let's be real, I'm probably going to use this because you guys know me too well by now. Okay, going into that coral shade first, it definitely picked up a lot of pigment on my brush. Oh, that color's so pretty. How cute is this like big red pimple right in the middle of my face? Is anyone else enjoying that? That color is beautiful. It's very pigmented. I feel like it's blending out really nicely. I don't like the fact that you can see my capillaries and stuff on my eyelids. Like I feel like it can make eyeshadow look a little bit messy. I mean, eventually that will all be covered up, but for now, I don't know. I like eyeshadow bases with color. Formula on this one's beautiful. You know, you can see the pigmentation, you can see the color payoff. You can see that it's blending out well. Like, so far I'm really enjoying it. Okay, picking up that tan brown now. That looks beautiful on my brush. Love. I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. Sort of work it in a bit. Oh, the formula in this palette is amazing. Look how nice that looks. I feel like my brow bone looks messy, so I'm gonna pop a bit of shimmer on there now before we move on. Ooh, that borderline might be a bit too chunky as a brow. Ah, the chunkier pieces of glitter, they just seem to be knocking off. Oh, pretty. And then going back in with that tan shadow, I'm gonna continue deepening that in the crease. I'm kind of inspired to do a cut crease. I know the last video that I uploaded was a cut crease, but the golds in this would just make the most magical cut crease ever, so alright, so to do the cut crease, I'm going to take this concealer from MAC. This is the Select Cover Up Concealer. It's just a really awesome one for doing cut creases. Very easy to work with. And taking it on a tiny little eyeliner brush, I'm going to start applying this. And then once I've got my line where I want it, I just go in with a flat brush and fill in the rest of the lid space. Don't worry too much about the outer corners because we're actually going to smoke them out. Yeah, so they can look like a hot mess. It doesn't matter. All right, so now that that is done, I think I'm going to take this beautiful red color from the palette and I'm going to smoke up the outer corners with that. And then I think I'm going to use like this gold and maybe like a bit of this gold over the cut crease area. It's going to look so good, I hope. Fingers crossed. All right, so taking that red, I'm just going to use it. Oh, that's an amazing color. Guys, this palette is beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to add a little to the outer corner. I just want to kind of give like myself like a guideline of where to take the shimmer to first before I apply the shimmer. Going in with that gold shimmer now. Oh, that's so pretty. So my brush is dry right now and this is the sort of intensity that I'm getting. I might, shall we try a wet brush? I feel like I can get it to be, you know, a lot more intense than that. Oh, okay, look at that. Yep. This one's gonna be more of like a wet brush situation, I think. Now, when I say my brush is wet, it's not like dripping wet. It's like kind of like a little bit damp-ish. Okay, going back in with that red shadow and just sort of smoking up that outer corner, blending it in with the gold. Okay, going back into the lower lash line, I'm just gonna work those same warm tone colors through there. I feel like we need something more, but I'm not sure what. Okay, moving on to eyeliner, I've got this one by Maybelline. I'm not 100% sure on if this is like a new product or not, but it is their Curvitude liner. It's a liquid eyeliner with like a curved tip, I think. It's meant to make it a lot easier to like apply a wing. Here we go. Lines tightly along the curve of the lash line for a visibly fuller lash line. I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. The Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner is hands down my favorite drugstore eyeliner, so we'll see how this goes. That's what it looks like. It's like bent. I feel like the formula is the same as the Master Precise, but I personally find the Master Precise a little bit easier to use. Like I just feel kind of awkward. Oh no, my wing just suddenly got really big. It definitely works, but I wouldn't say that it's particularly easier to use than like a straight eyeliner. The formula is great, but I think the formula is very similar to the Master Precise. All right, so I've got the eyeliner on and I low-key feel like it's looking a little bit boring, so I'm gonna add some glitter. Something's broken, throw glitter on it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of gold glitter. This is the MAC glitter in gold. There you go. Just feel like it needs something else. I mean, it'll probably look completely different once I've got like lashes and foundation and everything on, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. That is cool now. Glitter is life. Got to test out the new Hourglass mascara. So this is the Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. Hourglass says that this is going to make my lashes 400% bigger. That's a big claim, that is. They did invite me to the event for this. I think it was in LA, and I emailed back and I was like, guys, I'm in Australia. Alright, I'll apply this. I don't even think we're going to be able to see with this eyeliner on. So that's going to make life a bit difficult. It's very black and I feel like it's really coating my lashes well. But whether or not they're going to be like sticky, I'm not sure. It is making my lower lashes look quite long. Question is, will she smudge? That's what we're going to find out. I do really like the brush. The brush is nice and small, which makes it really easy to like apply and work with. I think they look pretty good and it's definitely drying down, like it doesn't feel super sticky. I'm going to pop some lashes on off camera now. These are the Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Jessica Lash. These are a faux mink style and the bands are literally the softest bands ever. I love these. I've got sensitive eyes. So yeah, I'm going to go put these on off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so lashes are on. I am feeling all kinds of party time with this eyeshadow look. Moving on to the base now. I've got some cool things to try, some drugstore stuff actually. So first up, this Infallible Luminizing Primer by L'Oreal. This is like their new illuminating one that they've launched. Do we shake it? I like the packaging. The packaging is like hollow. It's cool as. Oh, that is extremely luminizing. Okay. I've still got glitter everywhere. It's very lightweight. It kind of feels a little bit kind of like liquid illuminator drops. Very light on the skin. It'll be interesting to see how this goes with my oil. And then for foundation, I've got this new one from Revlon. This is their Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation. I guess the idea of this is it's meant to be like one of those no filter products. It's meant to make your skin really nice and smooth and perfect. I've typically always liked Revlon formulas a lot, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I feel like this shade here, this is natural beige. It looks very pink. This one kind of looks more like it'll match, so we'll try it out. And it's got one of those like funny applicators. Like you twist the bottom and I guess it's supposed to come out the top there. I'm twisting. Nothing is happening. Guys, it's not coming out. Do you have to twist it upside down? This is not going to end well. Oh! Came out then. It's actually way too light for me. Oh, she's light. Oh, she's light. Like, the product just does not come out at all when you twist it, unless it's upside down. But it's quite liquidy. Like, see it coming out there at the bottom? It's quite liquidy, and I don't understand. Like, it does look quite nice on the skin, but it's so gimmicky and hard to use. Oh, like, is this an optional, like, applicator? All right, I'm gonna take a beauty blender. How cool is this new color? I think this is Sapphire, their newly released color. It's so cool. But I'm like literally going to put this upside down. Oh my God, there's like nothing coming out at all now. I'm just gonna put it on my beauty blender because this is ridiculous. All right, this is what it's come to. Worst applicator. Sorry, Revlon, but no. Okay, we've got the actual product out. Oh, how much nicer is that? It's definitely way too light for me. But we'll do the old cover everything. And just to try the formula anyway. I'm gonna be like a floating white head. So that's cute. I gotta say though, like with the applicator aside, the actual formula of this is really, really nice. It looks so smooth on the skin. It's very, very lightweight. It's kind of like got like a nice like, dewiness to it. It is pretty. Now, I'm gonna be using the Kylie concealers today. I have actually tested these out in a video before, but it was months ago. It was probably around the same time that they launched. And I can't remember for the life of me what the formula was like, how it worked on my skin, and whether or not I liked it. So I'm actually, I'm gonna try these again today because everybody wants to know whether or not I think that these are the same formula as the ColourPop concealer. I've got two shades. I've got Pine Nut, which is that one. It's a bit apricot-y. Oh, and Sand, which is basically pink. I might try this one. Oh, crikey. No, I can't use that color. So we're gonna use Pine Nut. That is like orange. Look at that concealer. Did these oxidize or something? I haven't used these since that original video when I used them, and I feel like the color matched a lot better. Going back to sand, like that's dark. That's darker than the foundation. I feel like these have oxidized. Like while the formula's sort of been sitting there. That is so weird. Anyway, the formula feels very similar to the ColourPop one. Like I really am impressed with the ColourPop one. Like I feel like the formula of it is really, really nice, and it's so affordable. So yeah, this one's like a little patchy. I feel like you're way better off getting the ColourPop one. I feel like we've had some pretty big fails in today's video. I will not be beaten though. You can't break me. Okay, moving on to powder. I'm pretty excited to try this one. This is the new one from Becca, and it is their Hydro Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This is legitimately meant to feel like when you apply it that you're pouring water on your face. It's meant to have like this crazy sensation. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm so excited to try it. So you got to use this one with a powder brush as opposed to a sponge. Oh, it says keep me closed, keep me cool. Okay, so it kind of goes everywhere when you open it. Oh my gosh, it feels cold as... What is this madness? Okay, I've got it all over my powder brush. Oh! What is... That is the weirdest thing I've ever felt. Oh my God. You guys, it feels like you've opened a freezer on this side of my face and there's like cold air blowing on my face. That is trippy as. What is in this? What am I doing? It feels wet. Like if I have my eyes shut, I would think that you would like dabbing my face with like a cold towel. A cold wet towel. That is so weird. It feels so bizarre on your nose and like under your eye. What is this? Do you know what? It's kind of darkening my foundation a bit and I look less weird. It's really like... My skin is really matte and I don't know if it's the foundation or if it's the powder, but it looks quite cakey. Ooh. I don't feel like it looks amazing on the skin, but 10 out of 10 for weird experience when applying. Really cool. Okay, moving on to cheeks. I've got these palettes here by Morphe. This is the 8H HiFi Sculpt and Shimmer palette, and I've also got the 8L Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer palette. HiFi, Lo-Fi. Does that mean one's like darker and one's lighter? We'll open them both up. Oh, I love their updated packaging. It's so much nicer. So this is the Lo-Fi one. So these over here are all shimmers and then these are like contour highlight shades. Oh, this one's actually deeper. This is the Hi-Fi one. So it's like a little bit warmer. I think I might use this one. I need all the help that I can get to get my skin, well, get my face matching the rest of my body. I've got it on a contour brush. Is that a little patchy? I can't tell if it's the weirdness of the foundation, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little patchy. Oh, sorry, and I'm using the shade Blogger, and I'm sort of mixing it with Donut here as well. I'm gonna have to bronze the crap out of myself. It's much better on that side. I think that I'm just having difficulties kind of blending it out on top of the weird foundation and then the weird powder. There's like this weird texture on my skin. I also feel like we should tie my hair up. It's looking a little feral. I coloured my roots yesterday too, so excuse it if they look a little bit ratchet. Do I look more like I match? Oh, I do quite like this palette. I think that it's working quite well. I just think things are looking a little bit funky because of what's on my skin and also because my skin is so much lighter than my neck. Actually, you know what? The hilarious thing is I'll probably go and edit this footage and it might not even look that bad on camera, but in person it is like frightful. Also from Morphe, I've got this one. They released like a whole bunch of cheap products, like all these blushes and bronzers and highlighters and everything. So this is one of their blushes. It's called Blushing Babes Pop of Rose. Again, packaging is so much nicer. Oh, that's really pretty. Look how pretty that is. So it looks like, whoa, plastic thing. Looks like a matte and then a shimmer and then another matte. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to use this on my cheeks, but on my eyes, yes, please. So I'm gonna take, I think this one here. Oh, that's so nice. Very pigmented, but really pretty. And I'm gonna go back into this palette now and try out maybe this one here, this highlight beam. Ooh, that looks really nice. So picking that up on a highlighter brush. Oh, yes. Oh, that's very pretty. I feel like my skin's looking a normal color now too, thankfully. Ooh, my skin looks awful close up though. I like that highlighter. It's actually milled quite finely too, so I'm not finding that it's emphasizing a bunch of texture. Like, it looks pretty. Let's proceed to completely cover ourselves in it. Okay, cool. And then lastly for lips, I had this one from Too Faced. This is from their brand new Melted Matte-talic. Matte-talic, I think that's clever. I like that. It's meant to be like a metallic liquid lipstick. So this is in the shade Our Lips Are Sealed. This is a brand new release from them. Ooh, this color might work out perfectly. This is beautiful. So this is like a really pretty sort of pinky terracotta kind of color with a gold reflect through it. I really like the rose gold packaging too. It's pretty. Oh my God, it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. Okay, that color is cool. It's got a metallic look to it, but it doesn't have the gritty feel that you kind of expect from a metallic. Like, you know, like a lipstick, like normally, I got on my teeth. You know how normally they're kind of like a little bit gritty? It's very, very smooth. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this color. I did not expect that. I cannot deal with that lip color. That is so nice, so nice. I feel like I look like a summer party or something. Oh, well, this here is the finished look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, despite the fact that we had quite a few fails. I know, what can you do? What can you do? As much as I didn't like the eye look when I first put it on, I feel like now that I've got foundation and everything else on, the red and the gold go together quite nicely. Originally, I was like, uh-oh, what have I done? What have you done, girl? Not a fan of the foundation, not a fan of the concealer, not a fan of how the powder looks on my skin. Really cool experience, but I look like textured AF, like really bad. Loved the Morphe cheek products, loved this Too Faced lipstick, and I was not expecting that. And the Fenty palette was beautiful, very pigmented, very easy to blend. Definitely no complaints from me there. I will be wearing this for the rest of the day, so if I do notice anything crazy or awful, I will be sure to update you guys in the description bar, and, you know, warn you to stay away from the product. But those are my thoughts right now. I just love this lipstick. It's so pretty. It looks like 3D almost. Oh. But yes, I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye!